Babe.
Hello, I'm Babe. The deepest thing is having a life partner and like building a life together with somebody is truly the most fulfilling thing that I've ever experienced in my life.
I'm a lucky woman.
Wow.
I was like, the next man I date, I'm going to marry, and he's going to lead our family in Christ, and all this stuff that should scare any 20-something-year-old away that's a traveling musician. And your eyes just lit up, and I just remember being like, crap. I mean, I called my best friend, and I was like, crap. In the pit of my stomach, I feel like God's like, all right, this might be the one.
If your love story was a song, what would it be titled?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh my goodness. Next question.
Please,
Joe.
And I was like, I'm going to marry that girl. And I did it.
You did.
This is Unexpected with Hannah Love. In this podcast, you will gain a new perspective of how God loves you enough to call you to things that you couldn't have imagined for yourself.
Welcome back. We've got a fun episode in store today. I've got Babe with me. Babe, Shay.
Hello, I'm Babe.
He's Babe today. We are going to do some rapid fire questions, if at all possible, because we're both pretty long-winded. But
This
Joe,
will be a 30-minute episode with 2 questions.
it will. We've got Joe with us in studio. Joe is going to ask us the questions. We don't know the questions, which I'm kind of excited about because we haven't put any thought into this. It's just going to be off the top. So Joe,
Give it
when
up
you're
for Joe.
ready.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, first
We're ready.
question. Who said I love you first?
Who said I love you first? Oh, man. Do you know the answer to that?
Pretty sure it was you.
I would assume it would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you speak up? I didn't know. I mean, I just figured you
knew.
I mean, from the moment you saw me, you were just like, "Give me some of that." Wow. Is what you probably said. That you didn't tell me that. out
Next
loud, but-
question, Joe.
Next question. Bow, bow, bow.
Next question. Who's the better driver?
100% unequivocally me. I'm gonna stand firm on that. Hannah is not
I
a
have
bad
not had
driver.
a speeding ticket for 10 years until you got us the minivan, and it's a magnet for cops.
Here's question 3. What have you had involving a car that is not a speeding ticket? Any other trouble you might have gotten into?
Feeling pretty victimized.
Yeah,
over
well,
here.
you should. She's been in more wrecks than me. Let's
You know
just put
what?
it that
They
way.
were never my fault. The deer ran in front
I'd
of me.
say the car in the parking lot that you hit
Listen,
would probably
it's all
be
been
your
freak
fault.
accidents. One time, this sign from a construction truck blew off and hit my car.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a freak accident. But what about the parked car incident?
That was one time.
Well, I've never done that.
Unbelievable.
So,
All right, Joe, next
okay,
question.
before Hannah gets too offended and leaves.
Question number 3. Who takes longer to get ready? This isn't fair, but
Oh, yeah.
This isn't fair.
To be, the answer is you, but not because you take a long time to get ready. You don't
Because
really.
I'm taking care of everyone else,
Yeah.
getting them ready.
Yeah, and everyone tries to come in there and ask you questions while you're getting ready. You don't take a long time, but I take what I would say is the shortest amount of time that takes anyone to get ready.
You do pretty good.
I mean, I'm
Pretty good.
I'm
I
fast.
have a fast makeup routine where I can just slap it on and go.
You do, but
So,
it takes you a lot longer than me. I literally, when I get ready, you can
but
attest
it's
this.
because
If I
you
have
have,
my
like, 3
clothes,
outfits.
I only have 3 outfits. I wore the same outfit to the last episode that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bring very many
also,
clothes.
to be fair, I just can't find anything that fits because I'm always like pregnant or postpartum. So
Yes,
it's a tough time.
Yeah,
You
tough
get that
times.
one. You get that one. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I appreciate it.
okay, next question. Who is the morning person and who is the night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl.
I wouldn't consider myself a morning person, but I will get up quicker than he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a morning person. If I do like the mornings.
Do you?
Yeah. After coffee,
All
but
right.
not after a night of being a night owl. Because I can stay up when I'm on the road. I'm a big night owl. It's hard for me to fall asleep without you. I'll stay up till 3 a.m. sometimes on the road, just literally in bed trying to fall asleep.
Yep.
It's rough. It's rough
Okay.
times.
Next question.
Dun, 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 dun. New segment. This is love in marriage.
Love
Okay.
and marriage.
Do you remember the first moment you thought, that is the person I'm going to marry? Shay, you're first.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Joe. I'll take it from here. Fayetteville, Arkansas. we played a show. It was the first time we met in person. I convinced you to come out to our show at not Joe's on Weed Street. George's.
On Dixon.
On Dixon. And right after I asked you if you'd come hang out with me. And when you walked to your car, my best friend, Benji Davis, he was also there in Fayetteville, was about to walk you to your car. And I literally told him on the way, like to your car, I kind of turned back and I was like, I'm going to marry that girl. Knew it for that was the first time we hung out.
Yeah.
And I'm in it and I did it.
You did.
Kissed her right on the mouth.
You didn't.
I didn't that time, but soon after I kissed her right on the mouth. And after that it was game over. She said, yep, he's the one.
Okay. Do I answer too, Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
Answer.
No, you gotta let my
Here's the thing. Everyone's probably listened to our past, so they know the whole story. But I will say, when you were poking and prodding me and not leaving me alone about wanting to date me in Dallas on our first official date, I got kind of aggravated and I just threw down the gauntlet. And I was like, the next man I date, I'm going to marry, and he's going to lead our family in Christ, and all this stuff that should scare any 20-something-year-old away that's a traveling musician. And your eyes just lit up. And I just remember being like, crap. I mean, I called my best friend, and I was like, crap. I actually said, I think he loves me, but I think also in the pit of my stomach.
What you were thinking.
What I was saying was, I feel like God's like, all right, this might be the one.
Things are heating up.
Yeah. So there you go.
Nice.
Okay, next question. Were you laughing? What's something you've learned about yourself through marriage? And remix, what's the deepest thing you've learned about yourself through marriage?
At the beginning of our marriage, I thought that like me being on my own and like having freedom meant like being able to do kind of whatever you want. And it's like the exact opposite of what freedom really is. And what the deepest thing is knowing that like having a life partner and like building a life together with somebody is truly the most fulfilling thing that I've ever experienced in my life. And that took a lot of work to get there. But I would say that was a deep truth that I did not know really.
Right.
Even in the beginning of our marriage, it was like, yeah, if like things got bad, like maybe we would just not do this anymore. But also like as Asher got older and as we kind of we grew in our faith and our friendship and our love for one another, and then having these children that we were growing and pouring into, it was just like, it was just the most incredible feeling. But I think it's just it's a truth that you don't know until you get there. And like with time, if you're putting in the work, it's like, this is the most fulfilling thing.
Probably one of the deepest things that I learned was strength through vulnerability, because I actually thought that I was a really good communicator because I'm good with words. But the being vulnerable part, because I had I guess past trauma, and I was like, I didn't think that I could depend on anyone. So feeling able to depend on my husband fully with my heart, that was probably one of the biggest like takeaways for me. And that was hard. That's really hard to be vulnerable with someone with your heart. You have children with them, and to know like, I'm giving you this piece of me, and I'm trusting you to take care of that for the rest of our lives. Yeah. And you're going to cherish it. So yeah, that was hard for me, but so thankful that you were worthy. So
I feel like we should kiss or something.
Oh my goodness. Next question.
Please,
I'll get over there.
If your life was a song, what would it be titled? Like with each other. And it says,
with each other, like with love, or just with our life?
Yes.
If
your love story was a song, what would it be titled? And it says bonus if Shay tries to sing it.
Oh man. Mama, where are you? That would be what our kids say.
That's what our
every
kids
day.
say.
If there was just a collective just song, it'd be Mom. Just your kids.
It's
looking
like the
for you at all
seagulls on
times.
Nemo that are saying mine, except it's mom all the time.
Let's see though. I'd say, boy, that's a nice one. Because that's what I'm always saying when you're walking through the house.
It's true.
Boy,
It is.
It's a nice one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a lucky woman.
Wow. What, Joe? I think we need to cut off these questions. Things are heating up in here.
Dun, 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 dun. Life behind scenes. That's the new segment. What's something the world doesn't see about your relationship that you're really proud of? Hannah, you're first this time.
I feel like we've been pretty open with the world about the work we've done, and I'm proud of that. I don't know. I feel like we've probably been more vocal about things with the world just because we are in a public sphere. And I think it's been important to both of us to be transparent with what we've struggled with.
Yeah. I mean, I think that yes, we have done those things, and we've been pretty open with our struggles and, and with our successes together about how proud we are, of our kids and the way that we've, handled that journey. But I'm really proud of my family, not just our family and our 4 boys, our extended family. I think that something I'm really proud of is the fact that our family is very generous. Like, I look at my dad and my mom and my sisters, they're so generous. Not just with money, like
Their
take
time.
that out of it, like their time, in the way that they truly see their gifts as they are stewards of their gifts.
Yeah.
And we feel that way too, where it's, this is not our stuff. This is not our money.
giftings are for
This is
other
not our
people.
time. This is something that we truly believe in our hearts, and something that I'm really proud of. And that has nothing to do with me. It is something that we bought into that was already there in our family.
Yeah.
I'm just incredibly proud of that. Not a lot of people, not a lot of families have the opportunity to be a part of that, and that be like the thread, and it just be, hey, we get to go do this stuff for people and with people, and to try to change the world in a way, And I think the motive is really pure, because we've seen that, and I don't just mean my parents, but like my parents' parents, and your parents have done the same thing, and I'm probably most proud of that, as just the motive. I remember,
the heart
and I know this
posture.
is like a long answer, but like I remember people like in our community when they talked about the Mooneys, like when they saw our mom and dad, if they didn't know them, I think that they honestly thought that like this has to be put on, this has to be fake, because they're so nice. This has to be, one day it's going to all come out and crumble, because like nobody can be that nice. And now that people have gotten to know them, and it's just like, man, the Moonies are just like, they're salt of the earth. And I don't mean me, I mean like my parents. Like, I'm super proud of the way my family has carried themselves, because even when whatever you have interaction you've had with my family, like the motive after you get to know them, that like there is no bad motive to like what
They
they're
just
doing.
love people
They
well.
love people, and they love them really well. And at the core of it, like they want to be generous with whatever, whether that's time, money, experience, whatever it is. I'm just incredibly proud that that's been my experience through my family, and what we've been able to cultivate with our kids, and like that being, how we are moving forward. Anyways, that was my longest answer, but I felt like it needed to be said because I'm really proud of it. And I see that like in your family, and like, it's just pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see.
Pretty neat stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet, babe.
Thank you for coming. I couldn't stop myself from answering that question. Do we have time for one more question?
Here's what we're going to do. We don't have much time left, so we're going to go through a quick, legit rapid fire.
Okay.
So to answer this question, what you would do is point at each other.
Okay.
I'll give a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and you point. So this is who's more likely to, couples edition. So the first one is forget an anniversary. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next one. Sneak a dessert before dinner. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not good
I
at
don't
that.
know.
at
We
the
both like it,
countdown.
yeah.
I like a sweet treat.
Yes.
A sweet treat.
A sweet treat's good.
Okay. Cry during a Pixar movie. 3, 2, 1.
I'll cry. I'll cry at anything.
So fast?
I'll cry so fast. I'll cry if I get to the plot too early. I'll start crying.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm crying right now thinking about it.
Start a new home project and not finish it. 3, 2, 1.
But you'll finish it because I'll help you.
Oh, you will.
Yes.
And then very last one. Book a last minute trip without telling the other.
Joe, neither one of us are going to do that ever. I don't
know.
know.
Can we point to both of us? We both just fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, but we are not
wouldn't-
planning on any kind of trips.
No, we wouldn't.
Ain't no chance.
But we also wouldn't blink. Like, I wouldn't blink if Shay came home and he's like, oh, yeah, I have to go to California tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
But we wouldn't plan it.
We wouldn't
because
plan
we
it.
like being home, and I ain't trying to go no place.
Too tired.
Too tired. I'm so tired. We don't like to plan trips.
Yeah.
Our vacation is coming home to Arkansas.
It is. We're not planners.
We're on vacation right now.
We are.
We're on vacation by coming to do this podcast.
This
is
is
the most time we've
for
had
a
alone.
whole hour today.
This has been the most time we've gotten to
Uninterrupted.
spend alone. It's sick.
I mean, maybe we should do another episode.
I think we can come up with some other questions. We can stay here for a little while longer. Maybe get a coffee. Woo, get nuts.
Oh, wow.
Tell you what.
Thanks for coming on, babe.
Hey, you're welcome.
It's
Thank
fun.
you
If
for
have,
asking the questions.
We should put out a poll. I love rapid fires, so we could sprinkle these in. Be fun stuff.
What was
Pretty
that?
Fun.
I like that. Can zoom in on that.
My sprinkler.
Get a good
It's
sprinkle.
my better sprinkle here.
Yeah, we're starting to lose our minds, so we should probably wrap this up.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming. We'll be back. Can I have you back, babe?
You can have me back.
Thanks.
You can have me anytime you want.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for listening today. If this episode has encouraged you, please feel free to share the show with your family and friends. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world today, and my hope is that this show is a candle in the dark.